Hello and welcome everyone back to Xenosaga Pied Piper, where last time we made a little bit more progress. We got dove inside the mind of a dead man to learn more about what's going on, and are hopefully chasing down this mysterious Voyager hacker to see what the heck is happening. Also learned that each character has their own sort of unique things that they can do. But if memory serves, we saved right before the boss of this area. There's a lot of Danganronpa in my head, so I'm struggling to remember what we were last doing. Oh, God. But how is everyone doing this evening? Hopefully you can hear me fine, hear the game just fine. All that good stuff. Let me just the camera a little bit there. Stream isn't choppy on my end, Ice Climber. No drop frames for me. We were cussing up a storm. No, wrong game. When does Dangan resume? So yeah, let's go over the schedule real quick. Since that happened late at night. And get a sense of what we're in for the coming weeks. Basically, this week is going to be a typical week. Today is Xenosaga. Wednesday will be Mega Man. Thursday will be our single session of Star Fox 2. Saturday will be Skies of Arcadia. Sunday will be Untold Story. Next Monday will either be the finale of Xenosaga Pied Piper, or the beginning of our next game, which in this case, thanks to the subathon, is going to be Control. And then Saturday, because everything will play out just as so, Saturday will be the return of Danganronpa, and then we'll continue through in that way. However, it's not every Saturday. It's going to be swapping. Trust me, this is going to be confusing between taking over Skies of Arcadia and Untold Story. So Skies of Arcadia is going to get bumped first in 2 weeks, but then Untold Story will be there. And then next week, Skies of Arcadia will be back. Untold Story will not. Danganronpa will be there until we finish this, until we finish Danganronpa, and then they'll be back to normal as far as scheduling. The extra playthroughs that we unlocked as far as the Somnian Files and 100 Line Last Defense Academy. The Somnian Files will be Saturday games, so those won't occur until after Skies of Arcadia is finished. And then for our NSO game that got picked is going to be Minish Cap, and that'll be part of the short game streams that'll get integrated in through everything else. That's the easiest way to put it. I've updated everything into the about page and where we're at. And when we get to our next subathon, which I believe Simidon and Dragonflame has officially picked it to be Trails in the Sky for my birthday subathon. There's going to be very few, if any, new games allowed. You glazed over. So glad you remembered. That's why I wrote it down, Amy. To help with glazing. There you go. I'm trying to remember how to... I'm trying to say, since I already own it, I'm trying to personally push for a remake, but that is ultimately up to Simidon and Dragonflame. But let's continue on. I believe we were checking all these doors. Smash Matt, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Saying it's Mario Kart World Monday, and Nintendo Music just added free roam tracks from the Super Mario Bros. Trilogy 1, 2, and 3. I've always been a fan of the Mario Bros. 3 map medley they did for this game. I also appreciate the remix of the Underground theme from Mario Bros. 2. We don't hear official remixes of that theme too often. Yeah, very cool. I know people are very excited for those. People have been dying for that music for a while. Klaus? A fragment of his ego is still here, even though his consciousness is collapsing? It's you. If there's nothing left for you to do here, you can go back to your own world from here. The logout point? Why would you help us? There's something I need to say to you, before you go. His whole demeanor feels completely different now. You're right, it's like he's been unburdened. What is it you want to tell us? It's about someone. No, it's about Voyager. Yeah, we're still inside this dead guy. Hey, lass. How's it going? Voyager? Yeah, I realized it through the link with your consciousness. He used me, just like he used so many others. What a ridiculous thing to realize now. It wasn't until after I died that I understood. If only I'd met you all sooner. Maybe I could have opened my eyes to the truth. Just looking at all the gaming franchises on Wikipedia. So far, some of my choices for next marathon, God of War, short but sweet, but very bloody. Assassin's Creed, very long, but one of my favorite series. Or to truly test Derrick's skills, the FromSoft Soulsborne series. Yeah. If a company doesn't have too huge of a catalog, I think that's, a company marathon is fine. Like Vanillaware is another one. What did Voyager do to you? He promised to take me to a place of peace. All I had to do was give him the power to extract endorphins from the mind. There are gold member, but I've only played 1, 2, and 0. All the others are completely open. He said the Zohar would solve everything, but it was all a lie. There's no such thing as peace anywhere. How does the Zohar connect to all this? What's really there is nothing but an endless prison for the soul. A prison for the soul? Were you the one who called out to my mind earlier? Called out to you? No, that wasn't me. You're the ones who reached out to me. What I've played of East has been really fun, Gregster. I'm looking forward to getting to, 3 and beyond. That's a neat effect to see him slowly disappear. You all saw my world. Even she, over there, felt something when she saw my memories, the sadness within them. Me? I just felt a common human sympathy. Common, huh? That's more than enough. Just knowing that makes me happy. You have to tell us, what is the Zohar really? Hey, Raph. Enjoying Wano? Oh, I'm definitely enjoying Wano. I am dying for each new section I can read. Yeah, the podcast is caught up to where we started. The chapters that were current is where we're at now. You all need to leave here. I can't keep this place stable much longer. Hey, the Zohar is... Uh-oh. Klaus's consciousness is fracturing. Watch out, that's not Klaus anymore. Just as he was about to tell us the good stuff. Loki too? Oh no. Only like 4 years of weekly chapters left now. Wild. It's like, it's Loki season 2. No comment. Right. Just don't use fire or ice. It is the first SMT. Ooh, sheesh. Let's get that accuracy out of here. Oh good, I choose Thunderbolt too. That'll work. He really wants that ether defense down. Already used offensive. Damn it. Let's give you some mind down. There you are. And he is all about those status effects. Hey Chris, Raph with highlight message. Speaking of, since you guys are planning on doing film Red now, I thought you might want to know that there's some implications, subtle reveals in the movie that didn't get shown in the manga till literally the last few chapters. So I don't know if you want to put it off at all, but you might not even notice. Now we'll just do what we did before, and as long as it doesn't reveal anything before, like we did with how we waited a little bit for the Laugh Tale reveal in what was it? Not Strong World. It was Stampede. We're just gonna read it as watch it as is. Should be fine. And they really want our ether attack down. Even though he's only using physical attacks. think with that, we are good to go with our statuses. Dang, now we're talking. I'll tell you what, getting rid of their accuracy is basically the best strategy in this game. Man, you just knock them out. All right. Let's see. We are planning to do those Raph's Revenge, but those will be bonus episodes over on the Patreon. We always do the tie-in episodes as bonus episodes on Patreon. Hey, Dakota 14. I think we have to go back through on stuff again. Who's there? Is someone there? Klaus, is that you? Not fully, but we've done a lot of Fire Emblem games. We've done basically from Fire Emblem GBA until I want to say it's technically Echoes, but our next one would be Fire Emblem New Mystery of the Emblem, and then into Fire Emblem Awakening. Who are you? Oh, we're finally meeting Voyager. You too desire peace in your heart. You're Voyager, aren't you? If that is what you wish for, I shall grant you eternal peace. Wait, I have questions for you. Eric, what are you doing here? Hey, Eric, where are you going? Eric? Captain? Where's Eric? Eric, wasn't he with Mikhail? You all saw him just now, didn't you? Eric was just here. Captain, please calm down. I found the logout point. Let's log out first. You're right. I'm sorry. This is Klaus's final act of kindness. Let's appreciate it and get out of here. I love the 50s diner that we're in. What the heck? That was quite a night, wasn't it? I'm truly sorry for dragging you into this. I shouldn't have involved you. It's okay. The chief handled the situation with the body remarkably well. And since you obtained the confession, I guess it worked out well for you, didn't it? Sorry to interrupt the good mood, but didn't you have something to ask the doctor, Captain? Right. Could you take a look at this? Is that an ampule of some sort? A tranquilizer, perhaps? We found this in Klaus's room. The substance inside appears to be a new type of endorphin. So you need me to... Ingredients, effects, anything you can find. I'd like you to investigate this and uncover whatever you can. Wouldn't it make more sense to analyze it at the station? We can't trust anyone in the department right now. I need someone trustworthy to analyze the substance. So you're saying I'm someone you trust? That's right. Glad to hear that. We've been seeing a surge in cases of addiction to this kind of endorphin lately, and it's becoming a real issue. Thank you for your help. It's sad to see more and more people turning to dangerous substances like this. These are truly troubling times. Klaus claimed he did this to find peace, an absolute peace brought about by the Zohar, the Zohar. But what exactly is the Zohar? Maybe it's some kind of new kind of endorphin program? Sure. But what's the value of a false sense of peace created by drugs? I'm not sure what is true or false. Only the person experiencing it can measure its value, real or not. These days, everyone seems to be searching for some form of peace. Even if it's not real, those who have it might still be the lucky ones. It's odd for us as outsiders to be talking about the loneliness of a dead man. That man was only noticed and cared about by others after he died. Ironic, isn't it? If he just found even a small sense of salvation while he was alive. I'm not so sure. Loneliness is something everyone feels, but I think how you deal with it depends entirely on the individual. So, what do you think, Captain? Captain? Yeah, I'm not sure. No, this is definitely not the same Klaus. Egg roll. Very different Klaus. Druggy and a family screw up in this game. Garagosa, thanks so much for the 100 bits, saying I wanted to give you some progress. Game progress. I'm still playing Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, but I have skipped some days playing it. That's fine. That being said, I'm almost to the second ending of the game. As for Xenoblade 3, I think I'll wait until the update. I stopped during the ocean exploration, so I have a good idea where I left off. Nice, making some good progress. But yeah, as Goldmember mentions, that Xenoblade update will not be until December, so you have a bit to wait if you want to do that. Not that it's a bad thing, but yeah. The only thing I can do now is drink and remember the suspect. Captain, you're talking more than usual. Are you drunk? No, I never drink enough to get drunk. You're still on your first drink? Wow, if 3/4 of a glass is all it takes, you're hopeless. What a lightweight, huh? Really? I feel bad for giving him something so strong. I thought he could handle it. Captain, are you alright? He's asleep. Hey, Louis Dragoon. Tried out a Star Fox 2 run. I gotta say, I might like it more than OG Star Fox. Interesting. I'm curious to play it on Thursday. Where am I? Hey. I'm like, Joaquin, is it? I'm trying to remember. This was Momo's father. But no, Joaquin is somebody else, I think. I think Joachim was how it was. SF2 is absolutely the better game. More people need to try it. No, the demo does not have multiplayer. It only has the training and Meteo. Egg roll. Hey, mister, you're a police officer, aren't you? And that badge, it's got the Special Forces insignia. And you are? I'm Joaquin. Hey, can you tell me about the new case? Joaquin, it's bedtime. Stop bombarding our guests with questions. Okay. Hey, are you the person Mom called interesting? Joaquin, listen, he's just a work colleague. Really? You know Mom decided not to get involved with another cop again, right? Because Dad left us when he died? That's right. So if we make friends, let's pick someone calm and with lots of free time working a desk job. You got that? Then go to sleep, sweetheart. Unfortunately not, Egg Roll. That being said, I think I am going to pick up the new Star Fox. Okay, good night, Mom. I'm sorry he woke you up. Here's some water and a hangover remedy. Is he your son? Yes, he's at that inquisitive age where he wants to know anything about everything. Was your husband a police officer who died in the line of duty? Yes, during a riot in the immigrant district. Are you also at that inquisitive age? I'm sorry. Thanks for the blanket and medicine. I'd better be on my way. If you go home now, you'll get busted for drunk driving. Stay until the alcohol's out of your system. It's strange. What is? I think you're both really interesting too. Jan's getting a kind of a romance here. Oh, all HD 2D games, including something like Star Ocean Remake, which is very HD 2D like. Yeah. There's a lot of possibilities, Goldmember. Patriarch Julius is dead, and the Zohar is practically ours. But there are still certain obstacles that haven't been fully eliminated. What do you propose? Obstacles? You're referring to Dmitry Yuriev. Yes. Don't worry about the Federation. There's nothing they can do. That person they turned into their vanguard, is it alright to let him have his way like this? The man who Yuriev is using to collect the factors of the people of Zohar? The factors? If I remember correctly, his name was Voyager or something similar. He is of no concern. Is Voyager not aware of our presence? He is, but I'm sure Voyager thinks of Julius as just another job from Yuriev. But there is a growing movement within the Federation to secure the Zohar. If Voyager continues to serve as Yuriev's vanguard, it is possible he might discover our involvement. Even if he does notice he's just a stray dog, he doesn't have the power to interfere with our plans. Really? He's been doing a lot so far. Additionally, even if Yuriev somehow gathered enough of the factors, that alone won't accomplish anything. The complete control of the Zohar is the God-given right of the people of Zohar, and that includes us purebloods who've been entrusted with this task. I can go ahead and say this once again. In Xenosaga 1, Joaquin is portrayed with darker skin. Xenosaga, in a recent Twitter post, commented that Sharon was going to have darker skin to match Joaquin's skin, which I don't know how I feel about that, since because those characters were written by Xenosaga, but because of miscommunication, Joaquin and Sharon have lighter skin here. It happens. I mean, it's also a mobile side game, so I get it. That's why Julius was a hindrance. Do you understand? Yes, I fully understand. With this, everything should be in place. At the pilgrimage meeting, the ignorant masses of the Galaxy Federation will learn the true greatness of our immigrant fleet. Oh, I didn't realize the immigrant fleet was a bunch of religious zealots. Oh no. Until then, it is our responsibility to protect the Zohar. Don't neglect it. Yes, sir. Alright, we have reached Chapter 3. Only two sections left. Galaxy Federation Police Headquarters? Temporary headquarters, alright. So, what exactly happened that night? That night? Come on, you know what happened. Don't play dumb, especially since you don't even drink normally. The captain was quite the charmer, don't you think, Melise? Exactly. It's rare to hear this captain talk so much. Oh, and by the way, what happened after that? Where did you and Dr. Rosas disappear to? It was nothing like that. I just walked her home and to thank her for her cooperation. What are you talking about? It was the doctor who escorted you, our very drunk captain, back home. Indeed. The doctor appeared quite friendly with you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Alright, that's enough, you two. Captain, the meaning behind the word Zohar that Klaus mentioned, I think it refers to an organization associated with the descendants of Nestorius, who were involved in the deal with the endorphin programs. Now that Voyager's motives have become clear, we might be able to respond more effectively to any future incidents if we delve into the descendants. How would you like to proceed? Yes, you're absolutely right. We'll continue with investigating the descendants, but right now, we've been handling one urgent mission after another ever since arriving on Abraxas. You all must be exhausted too, so why don't you take a short break? Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine. No need to worry about me. Oh, well in that case, who's up for grabbing a bite? Captain, why not join us? No, I already have plans. A prior engagement? Now you're sounding even more suspicious. Could it be the captain has a thing for widows? Kyle. Alright, it's just a joke. Hey Eric, you coming along? Me? Lately, Bugs has been pulling his weight too. I suppose I should get some maintenance done. I'll stick around the station. Sorry for the trouble. It's fine, Bugs. You'd be lonely if Eric wasn't here, right? Uh-huh. But someday I'd love to go out to eat with everyone too. Alright, I'm in. What about you, Lactus? I'll come along too, to make sure you all head back to work afterward. Huh? Really? Typical. I was just looking forward to getting drunk and enjoying my night off in Archon. Hey, Captain. It's fine. You can just call me Yon. No way. Captain sounds much cooler. So anyway, what do you think about Mom? Don't you think she's the most beautiful woman in the whole world? Legit child dialogue. Certainly, mothers truly are wonderful. No, not like that. Actually, I was hoping you'd fall for her. What'd you just say? Joaquin, are you saying you want a father? Yeah, I do. I understand how you feel, but these things aren't that simple. Are mom and I not enough? That's not what I meant at all. You're both incredible. So wonderful that I'd be happy if you leaned on me like a father. No, that's not it. Of course I want a father, but more than anything, I want someone who can protect Mom. Someone to protect her. I still can't do that myself yet. Joaquin, that's not true at all. Just by being there, you make your mom happy. No, she tries to hide it, but I know Mom. I know Mom sometimes cries when I'm not looking. Even so, that doesn't mean just anyone is right for her. But Captain, you're the best person I've ever met. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Nothing, just some guy talk. Captain, let's not tell Mom, okay? Hey, Joaquin, you're not bothering the Captain, are you? No, it's alright, just a little man-to-man talk. I'm trying to remember Joaquin in Xenosaga 1. We met him in Xenosaga 1, right, Luxcar? No, apparently you don't meet him until Xenosaga 2. Interesting. Oh, he's in Ziggy's flashback. Okay. Only vaguely remember that. Ziggy got so little attention in Xenosaga 1 that he's like, he had that one section and then that was it. Oh, so no girls allowed. Yep. I see. Well, then it looks like I'll just have to enjoy this dessert all by myself. No fair. How's it going over there? I can't track their movements at all. I've investigated the accounting records of every network corporation rumored to have ties to the hawkish federal lawmakers of the Taka sect. I've even looked for connections to the individuals controlling the endorphin drug program. But no matter where I look, there's not a single trace, not even the faintest trace, of the N in Nestorius. Oh yeah, Saga Frontier. Saga is a series I've barely touched. One game I played though was really good. That remake that came out. How is that even possible? It's definitely suspicious. Nestorius are said to be such a powerful force that they are known not only among the Star Cluster, but also among the immigrant fleet. Don't you think? But combing through the networks only turns up baseless gossip. If only there was a clue to lead us closer to the heart of the matter. What about accessing the local network in a customized mode? If you can access it. Derrick and Mikhail have already tried to access the Federation Parliament's local network several times now. But every time they're blocked by an unexpectedly complex security protocol. The Romancing Saga series is also a good candidate. Oh boy, you're getting quite the list there, Gold member. I paid the Pied Piper yet. Simon, since you're not part of Amy's Discord, you're missing it. But there is a lot of discussion about what kind of stuff to do if and I believe you have officially chosen this. But with the Trails subathon in September for my birthday, since that seems to be what you and Dragonflame are choosing. Given enough time, Mikhail could crack the security, but if we waited for that to happen, Voyager wouldn't give us that kind of time. What do we do? Captain, I was thinking, something one of my sources said comes to mind. One of your sources? You sure you're not talking about yourself? Ooh, that's awful, Smash Matt. That reminds me, slight content warning, but I remember in college there was this one guy who was drunk, stubbed his toe on his door, like he was opening the door to go back into his dorm room, tore off his big toe toenail. Ugh. Oh, it was gross. Oh, it's so gross. That's the sort of stuff that's the sort of thing I hear and just like, ugh. The toenail stuff is just like, ugh. That and teeth gets me so much more squeamish. Did that in middle school and I wasn't drunk. Ugh, it still just makes me squeamish. Quiet, Mikhail. Telling me to shut up won't change anything. What is it? Just spit it out. Veritas might have some intel. If I could contact them, maybe they'd know something. Veritas. Veritas Liberabe Vos, or VLV for short. The truth will set you free. It's the name of an anti-UMN organization. Exactly. This chain of events has occurred entirely in a virtual reality constructed within the UMN network. Given that, I'm certain they're carrying out their own investigation, especially with Voyager being one of the most notorious criminals in UMN history. Latin for truth. I can't see how they just let that slide. You're right. These incidents are perfect for showcasing the dangers of the UMN to the public. For them, incidents like this are ideal. However, Veritas was originally formed as an anti-UMN organization. Do you think it's possible to reach them through the network? I guess we'll have to contact them the old-fashioned way. So, do I have your permission? If the information checks out, yes. Veritas. Okay. Understood. A friend of mine from the police academy who's currently with the 3rd Division sent me a message about this. Apparently, a high-ranking official from the Abraxian government is part of their group. Considering the circumstances, maybe we should try to reach him to expand our sources of information. The 3rd Division. You mean the Public Security Bureau? They seem to have a broader scope of operations than us. Alright, go ahead. But given the situation, I'm not going to let you go alone. Mikhail? Yes, sir. Go with Melise and back her up. Understood. But are we really supposed to contact Veritas? Do you have any objections? No, not at all. Alright then. Eric, while Mikhail's away, can you handle the operations on your own? Yes, I can. The drop in processing power from his absence will be negligible. You hear that? Still, I can't help but feel worried you'll be okay if you'll be okay on your own. I don't really trust Eric. Hey, Dewey. Dewey, walk faster. Sorry, but while I'm gone, could you support this guy? Got it. I'm counting on you. Ooh, Gold Member's current list of possible marathons. God of War, Assassin's Creed, FromSoft Soulsborne games, Ys, HD 2D games, non-FromSoft Souls-like marathon, Naughty Dog game marathon, Yakuza, Romancing Saga, Trails Saga, holy crap, Kirby-a-thon, Sonic-a-thon, oh god, Sonic-a-thon would be longer than Mega Man. Ratchet and Clank marathon, has already happened, Gold Member. And a non-Ratchet Insomniac game marathon. That'd be interesting. Metal Slug marathon would be very short. See? Now you can focus entirely on bugs, right? Thanks. I owe you. I'd feel a bit uneasy if this was a mission in virtual space, but since it's in the real world, I'll be fine. Dewey's more than capable of handling the operation. Think of it as my seal of approval, so don't mess up. Elise, Mikhail, this is an illegal organization you're dealing with. Don't get too deeply involved. We'll stay on standby here. If anything comes up, contact us immediately. Excuse me, I could feel it coming. Well, they really are setting up all this. I've analyzed the sample you gave me. I think I've figured out its effects. I'm sorry for being such a bother. I never wanted to drag you into this. Oh, don't apologize. It's a doctor's responsibility to fight against a drug like this. I'm sorry. See, there you go, apologizing again. You know, all humans eventually get caught up in something bigger than themselves. It's up to you to rise to the occasion. You are not the one causing all the trouble. I'm sorry, I apologize too much. Sorry, I just did it again. What happened to you? You're a kind person, but you're scared of hurting the people close to you. It's like something very painful happened to you in the past that made you close your heart. Oh. Looks like we're going with officially going with the Trails in the Sky remake. Good to know. It's just a sense I get. I felt the same way after my husband passed. Even with a bright, colorful world outside, I couldn't find the strength to leave this gray world behind. Sharon. I'm sorry, that was just my speculation. About this drug, it's not that different from other drugs in how it works. When it's administered, it binds to receptors in the brain and triggers a sensation of pleasure. But what? This drug in particular has the additional effect of overstimulating the limbic system. Stimulating the limbic system? That would mean the restraint on instinctive behavior is reduced. Is that really the only difference from regular drugs? Getting hiccups? Yeah. Something worries me. Abraxian people have an innately advanced limbic system. Even so, they manage to control their instincts because their hypothalamus is also well developed. That area of the brain also produces opioid peptides responsible for pleasure and cravings. So it creates an endorphin-like high? So Voyager could be using this drug on himself to unleash his own desires. Is that what you're suggesting? But Voyager's true goal is to harvest the program. Yes, that's been on my mind too. What could he possibly hope to achieve by collecting it? While I was looking into the connection between the victims and the drug, I came across something else concerning. Something concerning? The origins of the Abraxian people. A long time ago, we, the people of the immigrant fleet, were called by a special name. A special name? I've never heard of that before. I'm not surprised. I've only ever heard it once myself, a long time ago from my grandmother. I'd completely forgotten about it until I started investigating this case. The name they called us was the People of Zohar. The People of Zohar? As a child, I didn't understand what that name meant, but I do remember my grandmother explaining it to me. She said it was about a group of people united by their way of life, and especially by their faith. Melise, what is it? The intel from Veritas is even better than I could have hoped for. I've uncovered the full story behind the descendants of Nestorius, and guess who's pulling the strings? Hold on a second. Is this line secure? No need to worry. Mikhail set up a specially customized and encrypted line for us. It's completely untappable. Alright then. So, who's the descendant's benefactor? It's Dmitry Yuriev. Ah, we've already uncovered him. Dmitry Yuriev? You mean the Yuriev from the... Oh, wait. He's not the one we've... We're not fully up the line. Since it's past now, if I'd kept first in subs, I would have tried to use Derrick's luck to get a 4th Golden Sun game. I want them to finally resolve the cliffhanger that Dark Dawn ends on. Boy, wouldn't that be something. It's been a while since I've played Golden Sun 1, 2, and 3. He's rumored to have significant sway over the Federation's Salvators. That's the one. No wonder it was impossible to dig up any real information on the descendants of Nestorius. Familiar name to anyone who listened to a certain radio from a certain video. What? Nestorius or Yuriev? The entire organization is just a front for Yuriev's so-called operations. Yuriev, that's interesting. We were chasing after something that never even existed in the first place. I see. Good job. I'll head back to the station right away. That's fair, Luxgar. That's fair. This intel from Veritas, we'll need to handle it with extreme care. Head back to HQ, but be sure to stay alert and make sure you're not being followed. Understood. Oh, Captain, is Dr. Rosas with you? Yes, she's here. Why do you ask? Just as I thought. Could I talk to her about the lost data from the nursing plant incident? Oh, that. Yeah. Sharon definitely is the most casual, like modern, clothes that anybody wears. I swear to God. Melise, maintenance of the hospital's equipment is taking longer than expected. So I haven't made much progress yet. But everything should be back up and running by the start of next week. I'll pick up the investigation then. Thanks, Dr. Rosas. Alright then, Captain. I'll see you back at base. Understood. Wait, before you go, could you put Mikhail on the line? Mikhail, right? Hold on. Let's switch in the line to him now. Captain, did Melise mention the Yuriev situation? Yes, she did. Are there any other government officials who are aware of this? It's possible. For now, I think only those directly connected to Yuriev are aware. I doubt they've realized we know about the descendants of Nestorius. Alright, but now that we're aware, it's just a matter of time before they catch on to what we're doing. Let's use the time while we're ahead and strike first. Understood. We'll return as soon as possible. About Melise. I know, Captain. I had a feeling you'd be worried about her. She could be a bit temperamental at times, but she's solid where it counts. She's dependable. As long as she does what she believes in, she'll be fine, right? And besides, I'm still here if she overdoes it. Just one favor. Look out for her. Of course, Captain. It's just like you to always put your team first. I'll see you at the station. Captain sure is busy, isn't he? Are you alright? I can't relax until Melise and Mikhail make it back safely. You truly care about your team. Let's chat about something light to take your mind off things. Something light? Like what? Maybe some harmless gossip. Alright, I'm listening. There's actually something I've been wondering. Your name is Sharon, right? My name? That's suddenly worth asking about? I read that it was once the name of a place long ago. A beautiful land called Sharon. Yes, that's where the name comes from. I have no idea what the name I had no idea that was a thing. It's said to be a land of everlasting peace. In the middle of the desert, it was the only spot where vibrant flowers bloomed. Hearing it described so beautifully makes my skin tingle. When I'm around you and Joaquin, I feel at ease. It feels like I'm leaving behind that dull gray world, the one you talked about. Even I don't fully understand this feeling, but hey, this is starting to feel like a love confession. Maybe it seems that way. Sorry, I'm not saying this right. You're sorry? Damn, there I go again. I see. In that case, maybe Joaquin and I should keep an eye on you, so you don't feel the need to apologize anymore. Would you want us to always look out for you? Yes, please do that. You need to get a love story in this mobile game. How much time has passed? Good God. You're getting married? You? That's becoming a common reaction these days. Sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Honestly, I was a bit worried. You've always kept people at arm's length ever since what happened with your parents. Chief, everyone lives their own way. You're walking a different path from your parents, and I know you'll do just fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dr. Rosas, she has a son, doesn't she? She does. Why do you ask? His father was about your age and rank when he passed away. You were the one who told me to walk a different road than my father. I have every intention of making it through. I hope so, and I wish you happiness. Thank you, truly, if you'll excuse me. Well, the idea, Jacob, is that he only got turned into a cyborg after he died. So, the question is now, how long does Jan get to live? Or Congratulations! What? Isn't it obvious? Your engagement, naturally. How'd you find out? Captain, we're part of the Special Investigation Unit from the Federation Police's 6th Division. You can't possibly keep any secrets from us. It's because you hammered intelligence gathering protocols into us so thoroughly. If you need someone to blame, you should blame yourself. Exactly, just like Lactus said. It's pretty sneaky slipping your name into the family register like that. So when's the wedding ceremony? Well, since it's her second marriage, she said she'd like to keep it simple. Based on old movies stored in the database, a beautiful wedding dress is every woman's dream. Really? Absolutely. Skipping the celebration just because it's the second time would be a shame. I see. Well, after things settle down, maybe we'll have a party. If anything changes, I'll let you all know. Honestly, I'm starting to feel a bit jealous. Hey, what about me then? If you married me, we'd have a great family. What nonsense are you talking about? I'm into men like the captain. You know, quiet and reliable types. Oh, come on. Wait, I've got it. How about just a date then? We'll gaze at Archon's night view, toast with wine glasses. You're way too persistent. That's exactly why none of the girls are interested in you. An honorable defeat. That's fine. After all, it's the stormy relationships that truly ignite love. Honestly, I really don't understand human thoughts sometimes. Not surprising at all. Even other humans can't figure this guy out. Hey! that is saying something. We get it. That is a classic Xenosaga. Hey, this cutscene's been going for a while. You want to save? Dad? What's up, Joaquin? What's going on? You're really my dad now. Posted some fan art in the Discord. Nice. What's the matter? It's just that I always thought of myself as someone with very little emotion, but maybe I was just fooling myself into thinking I didn't have a heart. That's not true at all. You and my late husband were hurt because your hearts were too kind. It's because this world is filled with so many hardships. That must be the delivery. What is it? Shh, it's a surprise for Joaquin. Delivery for Mr. Sauer from Nexus Corporation. Thanks. Of course. What's inside, I wonder? Joaquin, why don't you take it outside and open it? For me? What could it be? Wait, isn't this the opening? This is how the game opened, isn't it? Nope, it's just very reminiscent of it. Huh. Thanks, Dad. I wanted to get you a real one if I could, but I just couldn't get one. Oh, this was Ziggy's flashback. Oh, no, it's great, Dad. He's so cute. Hey, Dad, what's his name? Did you give him one yet? Nexus. Yes, I do remember this now. Luxcar. Nexus 6. That's just his model number, isn't it? It makes him sound like a robot. Yeah. I know. How about Nex? It's short for Nexus 6. What do you think, huh, Dad? Yeah, that's a great name. Really? Come on, Nex. Let's go. Who's the call from? It's from the Chief. Jan, sorry to bother you, but there's been a new development in the investigation. I know it's your day off, but can you get to the station right away? Understood. Is Voyager making a move? I can't go into details over the comm. Just get here quickly. Alright. I'm really sorry. I have to head out. But you promised to spend the whole day with me. Joaquin, your dad has an important job to do. You asked for this, kid! So cool that this was still in the script for Pied Piper. Just feels like this world is truly connected. Yeah, good way to put it. It's fine. Even I know how busy Dad is. Joaquin, while I'm gone, think about what kind of house Nex might like. A house for Nex? That's right. Next day off, we'll head to Archon and get the materials to build Nex's doghouse. Really? You promise? This time, I'll keep my promise. That call from Mr. McCallum, it sounded strange. Yeah, I felt the same way. I've got a bad feeling about this. Be careful, okay? Don't worry, I'll be back tonight, I promise. Boy, there are just death flags all over for Jan. Oh, God. And now he's only 3 days from retirement. They're shutting down the investigation? Yes, it's an order from the higher-ups. As of 2000 today, the Abraxas detachment team must cease all investigations into Voyager indefinitely and completely. Your team is to remain on standby until further instructions arrive. I'll inform you about your next assignment when it's decided. Do you understand what you're asking us to do? I'm fully aware of the consequences of halting the investigation, but this comes as a direct order from the director. No matter how much you protest, even I, Chief, you realize that this decision is a result of some kind of political interference. I know that. I'm fully aware. But as long as we don't know who's behind it, even I can't do anything about it. I'm truly sorry. Right now, I simply don't have the power to do anything. Yeah, we know where it goes. But it's like, oh God, we're heading into tragedy. What if we could identify the person behind this pressure? What are you getting at? If we could prove that Dmitry Yuriev was behind these incidents, would you push to reopen the investigation? What did you just say? If the patron were Yuriev, a member of the Communications Promotion Committee reporting directly to the Federation Council, would it allow the investigation to be reopened? Can you explain further? Melise? Let me explain the details. We received credible information that the Descendants of Nestorius is a fabricated organization created by Yuriev for a specific purpose. Meowsticks, thank you so much for the Tier 1 subscription. Just going for 69 months now and going, nice. You excited to get back to your game on Sunday, Meowsticks? Even though it's going to get swapped back and forth with Danganronpa for a while? Yuriev has been using the organization as a means to contact Voyager. We suspect he is trying to harvest the endorphin compound. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of the pacing of these cutscenes in this part. It's so easy to tell that the scenario is rushed and feels like things are going too quickly. That doesn't mean I don't like the story, I just have a problem with this specific part because I know so much is missing. I mean, there's only so much you can put into a phone game, I'd say. Oh gosh, a Tales of Marathon. That's a lot of games. A specific purpose. We're still investigating his motives, but there's a key word that seems relevant. Zohar? You know, last term Yuriev's name appeared on the Public Safety Commission's board of directors. Are you implying he's behind shutting down the investigation? The halt in our investigation is undoubtedly a move to protect himself. Chief, even knowing this, are you still going to order the investigation to stop? I suspected there was something behind this political maneuvering, but if Yuriev is pulling the strings, this could become a real problem. Listen, Jan, for the time being, can you leave this matter to me? Until there are updates in the situation, you are to remain on standby at home. But that's a direct order. Understood? If what you've said is accurate, the entire Federation will be drawn into a massive scandal. Oh, jeez, Meowstick. Your computer crashed immediately afterward. That was not nice at all. I even asked you if you're excited for me to get back to your game on Sunday. This is not the time for rash behavior. Take a break for a little while. You didn't plan to work non-stop right after your marriage, did you? Joaquin and Sharon will be delighted to have you at home. Isn't that right? But this is... I'll go to the director now and request an investigation into Yuriev's circumstances and also request that the detachment unit can resume the investigation. That's the best I can do for now. Got it? I understand. I'll be honest, I mean, there's a lot of cutscenes, but it doesn't feel rushed. It just seems like there's a lot of stuff to do in the middle so we can get to gameplay. I'm going to head over to see the director. Can you arrange a ship for me? Planning to go to the director and denounce Dmitry Yuriev? How the hell do you know that? Nothing against you, of course, but I can't allow you to interfere with Yuriev's agenda. My sincerest apologies. Gary, no! Those police dogs. Seems they've sniffed you out somehow. Oh no! I'm sorry. That sucks that you broke the cord, Cat Evie. Yes, it looks like I underestimated that man. I thought of using Voyager as a deterrent, but even after I made arrangements with the higher-ups in the police force, they still persistently oppose it. The collection of the endorphin drug. Wouldn't it be better to stop this for a little while? Don't be stupid. The power of the immigrant fleet is nothing compared to the overwhelming advantage in numbers of the Galaxy Federation. The only reason they can compete with us is because they have the Zohar in their hands right now. Now that Julius is dead, Sergius will certainly try something at the next pilgrimage meeting. Ah, so it's a battle between Yuriev and Julius. Or Sergius, excuse me. Oh, that's good at least, Cat Evie. Before he gets the upper hand, I must create a superior species of Salvatores with my own hands. A species that can rival the people of Zohar. Both you and the people from the immigrant fleet are always talking about the Zohar. If you ask me, you and Sergius don't seem all that different. Are you implying I want the Zohar for some selfish ambition? I've been underestimated. It has the power to show the path to lost Jerusalem. That's why, to escape from that fear, I have no choice but to rely on it. A way to find Earth. Only that power can free me from this eternal prison of fear. Okay. I understand you don't want to stop harvesting the endorphin. You don't have to get so dramatic. I just wanted to make sure before the big show starts. So, am I allowed to silence those police dogs? Go ahead. Do it however you like. Those mutts have been getting a little too overzealous. That's a pretty rough remark coming from you. Fine. I'll put on a show beyond your wildest expectations. You can prepare the pilgrimage meeting without worrying. I won't need much time to take care of those puppies, no matter how much they struggle. Good. Has anyone seen the chief? I haven't seen him since he mentioned he was going to negotiate with the director the other day. He's not here? Oh, there also hasn't been a word from him at the station either. Could the negotiations with the director be taking longer than expected? Considering the current circumstances, it's possible he thought it best to proceed with caution. Maybe he's avoiding contact to prevent any chance of a leak, and that's why he hasn't reached out? Let's hope that's all it is. Oh no, that's a lot of Garys. Which one of you is the Abraxas Detachment Commander Jan Sauer? Hey, what's the meaning of this? Isn't it common courtesy to introduce yourself before asking questions? So, you haven't introduced yourself to me either. Huh? I'm Jan Sauer. So you're the so-called prodigy under McCallum's wing. Where's the chief? I'm Ernest Lewis. As of today, I've assumed the position of Chief of the 1875th Special Operations Command. Good night, Gregster. You take care. Chief? What about Chief McCallum? McCallum is currently detained on orders from the Director. What? Why? For threatening the Director of the 6th Division and the Information and Communications Bureau, and McCallum isn't the only one involved. Melise Ortis, Mikhail Ortman, and Eric Weber. Arrest warrants have been issued for all of you. On what charges? Eric Weber, you are accused of involvement in drug-related activities in the unauthorized handling of Class II endorphin programs. Mikhail Ortman, you are accused of unauthorized access to the UMN network. Melise Ortis, violating the rules of engagement during the Goodwill Ambassador abduction incident. Additionally, reports indicate you've been in contact with known anti-UMN terrorists. What a charming group of criminals, aren't you? What kind of example does your superior set for his subordinates? Taking him into custody, now. This is an unjust arrest without concrete evidence. Without concrete evidence? Don't you see the arrest warrant with your name on it? Collaborating with McCallum is to coerce the Director? Isn't that so? We'll have to take you into custody for now. Damn it. Mikhail, take this, please. It's a copy of some unusual access logs we discovered in the UMN records. What do you expect me to do with this? They're dragging us out of here. You'll figure something out, I'm sure. Hurry, before it ends up in the new chief's hands. Keeping this away from him? I knew I trained you guys well. Take care of yourselves. Kyle Ortman, what's taking so long? Wait a minute. Lactus, the Realian specializing in intelligence gathering, you're not facing any charges, so enjoy believing in the innocence of your friends while you still can. There has been new development regarding Dmitry Yuriev. Yes, he does seem to be in quite a rush, doesn't he? Wait. Wilhelm? Wasn't he he's the leader of Vector, right? He was alive 100 years ago? Huh. He does seem to be in quite a rush, doesn't he? I figured it might cause trouble if he were to intervene at this point. No need to worry about that. I know exactly what Dmitry is planning. After all, he's the sole survivor of that terror. Besides, that investigator, he has Lactus at his side. I'm certain Lactus will take it upon himself to rescue the investigators all on his own. So that investigator is following the guidance of the compass of order? Indeed, although there has been one unexpected obstacle. What kind of obstacle do you mean? It's quite the intriguing story. Does that work on our favor? It won't be an issue. The investigator's determination shines with an unparalleled brilliance. However, he's not the only one who shines with such brilliance. I understand. Realians like me and the officer who were loaded with program Kanan were deployed all over the star cluster for one specific reason: to identify individuals carrying the factor. Yes, they're crucial to weaving the fabric of Zarathustra. Isn't that the subtitle of Xenosaga 2? Or is that the third subtitle? Kanon. The third. Okay. God, they are just setting up for a lot. That's why we'll wait a little longer before bringing in Kanan, or rather, Lactus. Understood. In that case, I'll continue monitoring the Kanan. That does not look like how it's pronounced. What the Kanan-equipped Realian. I'm counting on you. Now then, it seems I got a few things that need my attention. Could you leave me alone for a while? Wilhelm was just showed up but had no real presence in Xenosaga 1. He always seemed like he was more important than what was shown, though. Of course, sir. Yeshua, going so far as to mobilize others to interfere with me, that's not like you at all. Still, if that's what you've decided, then I too have my own plans. While you remain in the shadows, I'll observe how it all unfolds in my own way. Still, I'm willing to wait, waiting for the moment when you will once again step back onto the stage. Man, there is seems like there's a lot of important stuff being set up in this game. What is it you seek? Happiness for my son and protection for my husband. Your husband is already gone. I now have someone new, someone who brought hope to my son and me. So you wish to safeguard the life of this new partner? Yes. I pray he won't be drawn into the calamities surrounding the Zohar. Calamity? The Zohar does not bring calamity. Do you know what the Zohar truly is? Father, what exactly is the Zohar? Why do you seek such knowledge? If I can understand what the Zohar is, I'll be able to shield my husband from the disaster it brings. The Zohar is the key to awakening God in this world. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we have. I'm just like, well, just tucking those away for later. If you seek to forge a contract with God, then attend the upcoming pilgrimage meeting. I still can't fully grasp the true meaning of this contract, but the pilgrimage meeting. If I attend, will I learn what the Zohar really is? And if I attend the pilgrimage, will I also have the chance to meet with you there, Father? Why do you want to see me there? There are questions I must ask you. Are you prepared to ask your questions, even if it costs you eternal peace? Yes, to protect those I love. This feels like... Oh god, Sharon might not last longer than friggin' Jan. You will find me at the pilgrimage meeting. So what's Lactus up to? I was like, yeah, we'll probably, at the rate we've been going, we'll probably finish Pied Piper today. No, I don't think we're finishing Pied Piper today. Unless the actual gameplay of these sections is very short. Captain Lactus? Hurry, get ready to escape. The Federation Police's 6th Division, as well as the Archon Police, are already under Yuriev's control. If you stay here, your lives may be in danger. Our lives? The Chief! Is the Chief safe? His whereabouts are still unknown. They put new security on the computer terminals. I see. Can you unlock the security? I'll manage it somehow. I have a talented partner, after all. Eric? He took care of unlocking the security codes for us. I see. Eric, I'm so glad you're safe. Bugs, are you okay? Yeah. I was put into standby mode in the hangar, but Lactus came and started me up. They put a level restriction on my armament, and there were a few extra. Don't worry. We brought equipment for everyone for real-life combat. You did well. Sorry for the trouble, Lactus. This is only natural, but to get out of the station, as you know, we'll need to navigate through the security systems spread around the place. We must be prepared for some level of combat to occur. Even if we do manage to escape, they'll send someone after us immediately. It could be a problem if we can't stay hidden. We have to find a safe haven where we can resume our investigation of Yuriev. Police, can we get in touch with Veritas? I've not done a Resident Evil marathon. Nope. I'm not sure if it's possible, but I'll try. I can at least lead us to the contact point. Please do. Yuriev seems determined to disrupt the balance of power with the immigrant fleet. The next big move he makes will most likely happen during the pilgrimage meeting. The exact date hasn't been set yet, but we probably don't have much time left. Yeah, I've only played Resident Evil 7 on stream. But that one I'd probably replay because 1, it's been a while, and 2, I never did the DLC. If we did a marathon. We need to expose Yuriev's true intentions before that happens. Look at that. Real world combat. Weird. Also, gameplay. Weird. That is one thing I'd like to do with Resident Evil. Is like I do like for like Resident Evil 1 and 2, I do playthroughs of both like Chris and Jill and Leon and Claire and all that, and try to check out a lot of the extra modes as well. Smashman, thank you very much for the 100 bits. By the way, Derrick, have you seen that new Tootsie Roll commercial? The one that's a retro throwback to the old Tootsie Pop commercial with Mr. Owl? Nice to see traditional animation for an ad in this day and age. Also, the tables have turned for Mr. Owl, though, in a way that isn't too mean-spirited. It's cute. I've not seen that yet. I'll have to check that out. Alright, what do we have on? I think we were heading towards... Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. Were we heading towards Royal Guard? Oh my gosh! 556, thank you so much. well, congratulations, I guess is a better way to put it. Another single session stream. This is why I can't disrupt your single session streams for a while. Saying, first of all, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, of course. And second, the continuation of Pac-Man World Repack. Hopefully before we get to World 2. Probably before we get to World 2, honestly. Let me go ahead and get into the dock. And we got 56 requesting Pac-Man World Repack. Yeah, I forget where I left off on that one exactly, but you know, easy to pick up otherwise. What do I have that on? Do I have it on Switch or PS5? I think I have it on Switch. Either way, we'll just put Switch for now. Okay. Our guard's a great skill form. Okay, we'll go with this one. Unless we start gaining a lot of levels very quickly, I don't think we're going to be getting all these abilities. All right. Let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, you said to get the I'm actually gonna get let's get Firebolt 2. Actually, I don't have enough for Firebolt 2. Never mind, I'm not getting anything. Revert, almost have enough for Blood Dancer. And Skin Down. Got to grind for 150k for the Rayman Redemption. Nice. Alright. Real world combat. Here, I thought the whole thing was going to be in the... I believe it was Melise that could see hidden objects, right? No, she could sneak up. What? Ow. How much damage did we just take? Did we get fully healed at the... Holy crap, we took a lot of damage. Those things hurt. Karagosa says, what I could do is just finish Xenoblade 3 and then use the post-game leveling system to be the appropriate level for the new hero quest when the Season 2 update comes out. Yeah, that makes sense. That's probably the best way to go about it, Karagosa. I can check the prison doors, so I have to click X. Oh, hey. Nano Care Coat. You know what? That seems like it's fine. Less strength, but she's using all kinds of magic, so... Sure. No choice. How'd you guys get out of here? Out here. Oh, they don't have anything. You cheap shot. It's cheapskates. Oh god, Firebolt 3. Gotta be a cheapskate. Oh wait, they come. Actually, that's required for this to be fun. You managed to amass 21 choices for a marathon. Holy cow! Good luck narrowing that down. That's crazy. I could probably do the same. Last one for now being a Zelda marathon. One thing I have considered is if we do catch up to, if we ever do catch up on this single session request, to have that be our second marathon day, and then just like the marathons would get interrupted by a new single session request getting put in, so it wouldn't be as consistent as what Mega Man would be. But I would not implement that until I've caught up on every single session request. Want the marathon to not have Derrick just play a single type of game style. Still haven't gotten Yon's best weapon, so. And with the rate that we get single session requests, you probably won't catch up for a while yet. True, but we will eventually get there. Forgot how close you had to be. Voltage. There's voltage. Accessory. Attack plus 10. I don't think that's as necessary. A Fate Marathon, that would be wild. VN, RPG, RPG, Muso, Muso, Mobile RPG. What the heck? Remember, I don't mind. Don't let that limit yourself, Gold member. Go back, focus on what you want, I think is the big thing. Because look at Castlevania. Most of those games are the same. Go back to yourself now. If only Bugs wasn't so slow. Oh dang, he survived. Nice. Derrick's a masochist and like suffering. A Toho-thon. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how you keep track of all the Toho games. That's a lot. Chief? Oh, geez. Okay, they did rip him up. I'm sorry. I wasn't able to speak to the director. It's okay. Leave it to us. Let's just get you to a hospital. Just what I expect from Sour Son. So dependable. But you can't save me now. Forget about me and escape. Why are you giving up so easily? Jan, let me see your face. You've become a splendid man. A true legacy of your parents. I don't have any regrets. Don't talk, your wounds will open. What's this? The always calm Jan Sauer is trembling? Fake instrument marathon. Oh god. So many guitar and rock band. And, oh god. Think of your subordinates first. Go. Get out of here. Chief. It's hopeless. What is? The real enemy here is a powerful political figure. The chief has been killed, and we can't trust anyone in the police force. It's too much. It's impossible to continue this investigation. There's no way we can keep pursuing Voyager like this. Melise, stay here. Just stay here? Oh, I'm sorry, Ice Climber. I missed your 100 bits 6 minutes ago. Saying I'm excited because Saturday I'm going to a local video game convention. Hope to spectate the Mario and Donkey Kong panel with Kevin F. Ganey, Courtney Lynn, Giselle Fernandez, Grant Kirkhope, and Jenny Kidd. Nice, that sounds fun. At a previous video game convention, I met the voices of Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Maybe I can talk with all 5 guests this time. With Joey Ferris, I'd most likely be talking about the June 9th Nintendo Direct. Very cool. Sounds like fun. We get claimed so quick the moment we played Beatles Rock Band. Still feel like this. There we go. That's right. A person who's lost sight of what needs to be done is no longer fit to be a police officer. Our mission is to find and arrest criminals. Whoever they may be, anyone that threatens the safety of the people is a criminal. Do you understand? Captain, I'm going after Voyager. For the sake of the chief, I will bring him to justice. Captain, I'm the only one that can contact Veritas. Please let me guide you. Please do so, Melise. What the heck? Why are you guys hiding in dirt? That was weird. Holy crap. The standard attacks are doing the job. I find myself replaying the OG God of War trilogy every other year or so. They're very easy to go back and blast through. Yeah, I enjoyed the God of War. I've played through every God of War game except for Ascension and the Norse games. And the Son of Sparta thing. What are you fellas? Really? They got nothing? Oh, he's still alive? What the hell? I think I was just burnt out when I got to Ascension. Because I have it, I just, you know, I think I was all God of War'd out. There we go. I never picked up God of War Saga. I rented the PSP games back in the day, so I don't actually own them. I think a friend of mine picked up God of War Saga, but we don't live near each other anymore. And as far as Assassin's Creed, I got up to Assassin's Creed 4 and stopped. I didn't even play Assassin's Creed 4. I only played up to 3, and I didn't even finish 3. Again, got burnt out from the Ezio trilogy. Really? I have all these segment codes and I don't have that one. Yes, I own Dino Crisis Meow Sticks. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't jump. Meow Sticks with single session stream request of Dino Crisis. All right, that'll be something. Meow Sticks. Now here comes the question: which will I clear out first? Oh my gosh, you put up 2? Two sessions of that. Okay. I have to let's put that in there. Here comes the question: what's going to finish first? The Mega Man marathon, or me catching up on single session streams? Actually, grab it real quick. I was at a friend of my dad's, and he had he happened to have a stack of games that he was planning to get rid of, and most of them were old, sports games. Lots of Maddens, NHL, basketball, stuff like that. Stuff I'm just not interested in. But he did have these. Good condition, pretty good condition too. So I don't need to get it on PC. Smash Man with 100 bits. Derrick dug his own grave by making a streaming gimmick be taking on requests. Honestly, I don't know what I'd play if I didn't have these requests. There's a limited amount of Mega Man games for now. Single session streams can go on forever. It'll be interesting going to Dino Crisis. Yeah, I think my gimmick would still be probably Mario RPGs, Fire Emblem, and Pokemon. Maybe beyond that a little bit, but with this, it's just about everything. And I like that you guys can trust me to just play anything. Oh, I don't think this will... Yeah. We got the XX. We don't need anything else. Probably be done with Fire Emblem and Pokemon by now. Probably. Maybe. I mean, we'd be preparing for Fortune's Weave, that's for sure. The very first game... well, the first game I streamed or the first game streamed on this channel? Yeah, that was Egg Roll's pick, Gold Member. Batnar. It can be a little bit of everything. So the first game streamed ever that I did was Fire Emblem GBA, an Iron Man run, I believe. Soon after that was Pokemon Yellow, because the Pokemon games had come out on the 3DS eShop, the original ones, and I wanted to, like, I've heard about Nuzlocke for a while, so I'm like, let's do it. Rather than me just previewing it through a simple stream and playing it like normal, let's do Pokemon with the Nuzlocke rules. And people enjoyed it so much that we just kind of kept going. But yeah, the first game stream was on this channel specifically because I moved back and forth between GX YouTube, GX Twitch. No, I started on GX Twitch, then went to GX YouTube, then went back to GX Twitch, and then went here. So I'd have a much bigger audience if I stayed in one place, I'd say. But no, I'm happy with where we're at, what we've built so far. Yeah. Don't underestimate security here. Beyond this point, there's something lurking back there. Yeah, the Alien Isolation streams. Yeah, we did Xenoblade before the original came out. It's crazy. I was lurking back on those YouTube streams. Wasn't until you moved to Switch that I finally started chatting. The YouTube streams were a little bit more busy since I was doing it on the main channel. So that makes sense. It's weird to think that Monolith Soft has actually given us a Xenoblade game every 3 years since Xenoblade 1 Wii. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, if you look, I have quite the... if you look over the games, all the games I've beaten over the years as part of streams, it's kind of crazy the amount and variety. It was the end of Paper Mario Sticky Star that I started chatting as CatPerson5 on YouTube. That makes sense. A lot of people got attracted by the Paper Mario streams as well. I just had the thought, did I save? We've not had a lot of beat-em-ups. You are correct about that, egg roll. Or shooters. As in, bullet hells or otherwise. Obstacle detected ahead. An obstacle? Is it a person? I'm not sure yet. Let me adjust my sensor settings. It's not a person. It's a combat robot. It's hostile. Analyzes data. Right away, it's a Murdoch Heavy Industries combat support robot. Model SY810. Designation Freya. 810? That's a support robot from the same series as Bugs. What does that mean? Bugs is standard Federation equipment. It's no surprise they have the same model deployed here. Captain, get into formation. It's coming. We gotta fight Bugs. Oh, so that's what Bugs looks like. He really is Ed 209. That's the Norse reference. I've successfully gotten one complete run on Absalom, and I made it on another run. I made it back to that boss, not the new final boss, but the boss right before the end, and then we just had a few too many deaths. I've upgraded everything at the point now where I'm stockpiling a bunch of the stuff that the gem stuff, the gems, so I can go specific runs. It's very different from Hades in that way. And I was shocked when I was like, oh, I've upgraded everything. Oh man, you bought 1 because of my streams? Oh, they never played it. Dang it. I love 1. But I still need to play 4, so I have no room to talk. Alright. Get rid of that accuracy. Wow, electricity does not work at all. Only ice is effective against this guy. Dang, I should have upgraded ice to 2. Damn it. Oh, this is going to be a pain in the ass. They were on PSP initially. Gold member. I did not even bother buying SMT3 Nocturne because I just knew I wouldn't be able to play it for a bit. Expensive in here. So, actually, Wilbo64, this is a fan recreation in RPG Maker. The Steam version is the legit cell phone version. This uses some upgraded graphics, as you can tell from the portraits, for this one, because a translation hasn't actually happened yet for the new Steam the new Steam version, not the new Steam version, but the version that's up on Steam now. They're working on it, but we got to this ahead of time in terms of me playing through Xenosaga. Freely available for anybody to play, though. 556 with 100 bits saying birthday boy, more like death. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. I hope it's been a good birthday. I was so distracted by the requests and whatnot that I didn't get a chance to ask about it. But how was your birthday? What'd you do? Let's make sure to lower his defense first. Okay, one hit. Nice, got an excellent. Fill him full of holes. Oh yeah, I need Lactus to steal. They're not going to die from all this, though. Almost forgot. Oh, I have, it's cool I watched my One Piece episode and played Psychonauts 2. That's a good day. Yeah, I've already read the chapters for the next set. I'm very excited to talk about that with Brandon. I don't know if I cast this. I just... Okay, I think we're good. Might be better to work on stats. Kajic Ring. Ooh, that one hurt. That's what I was looking for. Almost dead. Ooh, Lactus, you need healing. Ooh, ooh, Lactus, you are hanging in there. Oh, I didn't mean to hit guard. Dang it. Oh, it was really effective. Pushing him into the edge, but I don't feel like I'm going to die yet. There we go. Columbo finally went on sale, so now I get to see if Derrick's recommendation is correct. I haven't even seen a full episode of Columbo. I've just seen clips and I've just found it enjoyable. There we go. Sheesh. Well, we managed to get out of the station. Elise, I'm counting on you to lead us to the Veritas hideout. Understood. Follow me. I was wondering, is Bugs going to feel a little bit of ennui? Bugs? Eric, will there be a day where I end up like that too? Code Picavolt! Thank you so much for the raid. Playing some Uncharted 4. First time or revisit? What's the reasoning behind this one? Do love me some Uncharted. But welcome, we are playing some Xenosaga Pied Piper, which is a mid-cool that was originally made for released on cell phones. That goes into the backstory of a certain character. Playing it blind fun so far. That's awesome. How far are you? Technically a prequel. We've followed 100 years in the past of a certain character who got turned into a cyborg, and it ties into stuff later in the series. That's the best way to put this one. But welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. Convinced them to try the series. I mean, you must have been pretty effective if they're already on Uncharted 4, Cyber Doctor. I'd say you got through to them. That's great. That's awesome. I had a friend who didn't want to play them. He just wanted to watch me play them. So we'd hang out and I'd marathon through it and structure it a way where I wasn't worrying about like gathering stuff or anything like that. I just play through it so he can just experience the story of it. And he'd get real into it. Now to figure out how to get him to try Golden Abyss. That's a good question. I would not know how you would stream that one. Especially with all the touch controls. Not sure of that one. I've played that one. I've enjoyed it. It's fine. Yeah, stream is going well. We are making some good progress through this little game. It's really not that long. This is an interesting one because this originally released on Japanese cell phones, like old flip phones. Thank you, Mario Simpson, for that follow. But yeah, old flip phones, and it never released in the States. So people recreated the game through RPG Maker, and this is what we're playing now. That way we have the translation, can actually experience what's going on. It's quite interesting. Now, funny thing is that original cell phone version is now on Steam, but only in Japanese, and the fan translation, which is definitely being worked on right now, is not quite done yet. But yeah, welcome. For those who aren't aware, we are very much a variety streamer with a heavy emphasis on RPGs. Yeah, this recreation is made through RPG Maker. But yeah, heavy emphasis on RPGs. My big thing is that if the chat earns enough channel points, they can request games of me to play, whether that be a single session, because the full games that you can request have quite the line behind them. So if you want me to play something a little bit more soon, then a single session is probably the best way to go. But it makes for fun, makes for a lot of variety. And you have a good night, Mito. All right, let's get back into it. Thank you once again for the raid. Always appreciate those, really do. Will there be a day where I end up like that too? You mean dead? Bugs, are you afraid of being scrapped? Fear is a concept I don't fully understand, but I can understand the logic behind why humans fear death. Disposal for you is nothing less than death to us. From the moment we're born, we start counting down to our end. You don't say. Yeah. No one can escape the curse of death. We humans are also being discarded by this world. For beings like me made of artificial parts, predicting our lifespan is easy. When I think of it that way, maybe we're luckier than humans. If humans could fully control the wear and tear of your bodies, you might conquer death someday. Humans are trying with all they've got. Eric. Come on, we're falling behind. Let's catch up to the others. I made it to the secret hideout. Feel free to use whatever equipment you need here. We appreciate your help, especially on such short notice. For example, for the sheer variety, after we finish this game, our next one is actually going to be Control. Though it's quite the strange story, huh? A Federation police captain, now a wanted man. Oh, don't get me wrong. Honestly, we could use someone like you on our side. It'd be a huge help. Hey, don't get any ideas. That doesn't mean we're friends now, alright? Mikhail, think before you say something like that. We're completely on our own now. Yeah, I've heard good things about Control, so I'm curious how much because Resonant looks so different from what I've seen of Control, the original Control, so I have no idea how well it'll tie in. But that should be interesting. Yuriev is someone who won't hesitate to use his power to silence anyone who gets in his way. And that's what you say to those risking their necks to help us? Yeah, it was very cheap yesterday. I got the right timing on that one, that's for sure. Apologize right now. I'm sorry, that was out of line. Don't sweat it. I know little things like that bother me. Honestly, if I were in your shoes, I might have said the same thing. Man, he comes across as a modern Vandom. Anyway, you can lay low here until things settle down. Sorry for making so many demands of you. Hey, didn't I say I handle it? Relax already. How about we sit down and have a drink? Nope, none after me, Owlsticks, Ice Climber. No, I'll pass. Right now, I want to know if there's any updates on Voyager's case. Got anything new? Really, it was only down to $5. That's really good. Actually, I guess after Uncharted 4, you still have Lost Legacy. So that'll be a good one. Oh, good night, Cat Evie. Yeah, that's an excellent deal. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts always goes on sale, like to ridiculous degrees. Damn, you guys are relentless, huh? Alright. As you know, Yuriev's been tightening the screws on the Federation Police's 6th Division. Thanks to him, our effectiveness is falling apart. And no matter where you look, some idiot in command decides to go rogue, leaving their underlings lost and confused. And taking advantage of the chaos, Sergius XIV has replaced Julius as Patriarch, and is rushing to push forward the pilgrimage meeting. I have Lost Legacy. Didn't finish it. Lost Legacy is a PS4 game, Meowsticks. You're thinking Golden Abyss. If they stay on track, the meeting will happen in only a few days. And Yuriev's move? Yeah, that was a major screw-up. He's like a snake in the grass. What about Voyager? Has he shown any new activity? Yeah, the Net Preacher. The Net Preacher? Yeah, one theory says he traps the minds of his victims inside virtual spaces in the UMN. His victims don't even realize they've been killed. Nobody wants a Vita. They don't even know they're dead? What the hell's going on? Voyager gives them the world they've always wanted. Almost sounds like he's offering them their own personal heaven, doesn't it? I don't totally get it myself, but to me it sounds like he's using the UMN for some twisted preaching. That's why we call him the Net Preacher. Cut to the chase. Oh, in a hurry, aren't you? Don't take it the wrong way, that's just how he is. Oh, very cool. Someday I'll get back to Lost Legacy. Alright, straight to the point then. There's been a spike in copycat crimes mimicking Voyager. The police investigations hit a lot of roadblocks. But according to our investigation, the only confirmed case involving Voyager is the incident at the nursing plant. Still no new leads. Hold on, don't jump to conclusions. Sure, there's nothing new about the crimes, but we did find something interesting about his identity. Something interesting. Yeah, exactly. Do you know why Yuriev's been using Voyager to harvest neural narcotics? Why? Honestly, we were shocked too. But it turns out Voyager has a congenital brain condition. Something about the prefrontal cortex, I think? Yeah, that sounds right. That's where his condition is. Isn't that the part responsible for working memory? Beats me, I'm no doctor. I can't really explain the specifics. But apparently using the network helps him maintain his short-term memory. It's possible, sure, but that network could support brain functions like that. But what's Yuriev got to do with this? I don't see how they're connected. Oh, they're connected all right. Our younger members say Voyager's brain condition causes imbalanced synaptic development. This makes him incredibly compatible with the network, and while it's not exactly tied to the Net Preacher thing, the rumor that he can freely access consciousness in the UMN might be true, especially if there are no restrictions on him. The information he gathers can be refined and then be turned into neurochemical narcotics, which could be sold on the market. Yuriev figured that out, and you can guess what the rest of the story is. So that's why we couldn't keep track of him. His brain condition allowed him to do the whole net stuff way more effectively. That's crazy. Alright. What we don't know is why Voyager agreed to work with Yuriev in the first place. Someone calling? Sorry, that's my communicator. It's from Sharon? Sharon, are you alright? That's my line. An investigator suddenly appeared at the hospital and reported that you were suddenly arrested, but that you escaped. And then? I told him I didn't know anything, but what in the world is going on? The chief is dead. McCallum? Oh no, why? In the middle of the Voyager-related cases, we uncovered connections to powerful figures in the federal government. And just after that, the chief... Was he assassinated? Yes. Good night, Cyber Doctor. Oh boy, 6 a.m. at the clinic. Definitely get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much for the raid. And yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy this one. It should be a lot of fun. The literal definition of disability superpower. Tooth fillings are always rough, Karagosa. Sharon, I need your thoughts on the Voyager case. Well, I've just finished investigating the traces Voyager left in the network, but Voyager has a congenital condition in his prefrontal cortex? You figured that out too? People who leave such traces possess certain unique abilities. They leave behind a distinct pattern. Their physical makeup includes an additional rare element, and they're capable of perceiving what's known as the imaginary number domain. Moreover, individuals with prefrontal impairments like Voyager tend to crave enormous amounts of information and sensory input, almost like addicts. And there's one more thing. Others who share the same traits as Voyager have formed a syndicate. Apparently, they're refining and distributing information from the net. Excuse me. That's exactly what our younger guy said. Now that you mention it, I've heard stories about people like Voyager banding together to create some kind of bizarre group. Apparently, they're selling the neurochemical narcotic at insane prices. And what's more, when members of that group connect to the UMN, they leave behind distinctive log patterns. Is that so? It's been known for a while now that only those with prefrontal impairments leave such a distinct pattern. Wait a second. Dr. Rosas, you just mentioned a distinct pattern. Yes, I did. Because of specific behavior patterns unique to syndicates formed by people who share similar traits as Voyager. They unknowingly leave behind distinctive patterns in access logs, whether they intend to or not. I think I figured out why Xenoblade is probably more successful than Xenosaga. Xenoblade, you don't have to worry about the technical jargon and philosophizing as much. I think they realized they needed to pull back on that because holy crap, you need like a bit of a science degree on some of this stuff. How's it going, Craig Too Far? Oh my gosh. Does anything come to mind? Oh, I've got something. Right before we were taken in, an Archon police officer named Dewey handed me a little parting gift. Xenoblade boiled down to beat thing with cool weapon. Yeah. I'm actually very curious how much Genesis is going to lean into the fantasy aspect. You don't have to worry about the technical jargon when you can just unga bunga your way. It's not so much bad, it's just interesting. It's a very different flavor, yet they're still connected. Dewey, the operator. That's the one. He said he spotted a strange pattern while monitoring the station's network activity logs. He saved the data onto a disk and handed it to me. Oh no, it's definitely not going to be completely high fantasy. Absolutely not. What about compared to Xenogears? Xenogears is something that looks like it starts as fantasy, but then quickly goes into the sci-fi element. Xenoblade CD and 32X. We need them. Xenoblade Saturn. Really? If we analyze that disk, we can pinpoint Voyager. Exactly. Voyager might be closer than we ever imagined. But Syndicate members also leave the same pattern, right? It might also have just been one of them, right? Wouldn't it be difficult to identify Voyager just based on that? No need to worry about that. If I filter the UMN terminals to those used for frequent responses, I'll find the answer in no time. Let's start the analysis now. Kyle, I'm relying on you. Understood. Sharon, I'd like you to review the results once the analysis is complete. Could you stay on the line until then? Sure, no problem. Thanks, that's a big help. Mikhail, can you manage the analysis on your own? Eric and I will figure it out. Isn't that right, Eric? Yeah. Huh? What's the matter? The disk is jamming. It's rejecting the analysis. Could something be wrong with the terminal? No, it's not that. This terminal is actually newer than the ones we had back at the station. It seems like access to the disk is being blocked via the network. Are we being hacked? Eric, what's happening on your side? Just like Mikhail said, it's an external attack. I see people are already picking apart Genesis. Not a surprise there. I'm excited for it. I'm super excited for Genesis. How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. The routine security checks didn't show any issues, and I've been monitoring the self-diagnostic program. Jeez. If there really was a hack, an alert should have triggered. Sounds like you've got some trouble over there, huh? Just a bit of a technical issue. Why? What's happening on your end? Things are chaotic here too. An emergency patient just arrived from the station. The police have started an investigation. They think it's another victim of Voyager. Police information? How did you hear about that? I heard it from the ambulance driver. Great work. Did you catch anything else? They found strange symbols written all over the walls in the victim's room. Other than that, nothing much. Oddly familiar shaped giant structure in the Xenoblade Genesis trailer. What could that be? I'm about to start surgery now, though it doesn't look like he'll make it. I can't promise the exact time, but I should have more information by this evening. Are you sure you'll be okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Do you know where Block 53 is? Yes, I do. After the surgery is done, I'll head over there. Alright, we'll meet at Block 53. Just don't do anything reckless. Come on now, would I really be worthy of being your wife if I couldn't handle something so simple? I'm sorry about that. The police might be keeping an eye on you, so please be cautious when leaving the hospital. I will be. I'll see you later then. Mikhail, how much longer for the disc to finish? I can't say for sure. Depending on the extent of the hacking, it might be another 2 or 3 hours. I'll keep helping Mikhail for as long as it takes. Captain, please take Melise and Lactus and head to Dr. Rosas' place. I've also wrapped up maintenance on Bugs. He should come in handy. Bugs, are you ready? You can count on me. Good. Lactus, Melise, Bugs, let's move out to Block 53. Seems apparent that the last section of this game will be at the oh gosh, what do they call it? That celebration that's coming. I think what helps Monolith so much is that they're able to balance their teams enough that they can do original games that I think are well within budget. Considering how quickly they're making them, I think they have like a smart pipeline. They retain a lot of people. It's very much like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but they also have a subsection that does support work for Zelda, for Mario Kart, and all these other games. So they are a very useful team. So it doesn't really matter if Xenoblade doesn't sell a ton. It just needs to sell enough. Over 1 million units is enough, especially for a pretty niche RPG series, relatively. Captain, we're on the run now, aren't we? Yes, there could be Federation police officers nearby. Avoid them at all costs. Understood, sir. Avoid them, huh? Yeah. Now I'm going to beat these guys up because I want that treasure chest. Yeah. Operation Rainfall. Would have been cool if the other two games... Oh, you can go back to the Veritas Network headquarters? Where's that at? I don't even know where it's located. Oh, south? Oh, here. Oh, thank you, Lexcar. Yeah. Operation Rainfall. I mean, Reggie had to be convinced to allow those to happen. I believe it was Reggie himself that just thought it was not worth keeping or worth doing. Large item plus. Show enemy data. BP charge plus 25%. Let's put that on Yawn. he also denied Disaster Day of Crisis. Reggie's not perfect. He definitely made mistakes. And yeah, I actually have... I got all 3 Operation Rainfall games. Pandora's Tower was interesting. Oh, you're still here? Good timing. I just finished decrypting some data the old-fashioned way. Here, take this. It's a decoder. If you find a segment address, use this to open it. You never know what you might find inside. Alexei trusts you, so I'll trust you too. Just don't get yourselves killed out there. Oh, damn. Busy. Talk to Ralph if you need something. Collecting intel without human support takes longer, but at least we know it's secure. Welcome back. I see you're still in one piece. Good. This fight you're in, it's bigger than any of us, but that doesn't mean we can stand aside. If Yuri and the Foundation are covering something up, we'll help you dig it out, without relying on the UN. Rest if you need to. But don't forget, out there, you're still being hunted. I forgot that they released the Radiant Dawn a week before Mario Galaxy. Let's get to Jericho. What should Bugs get? Ooh, Elemental Wall's pretty good. That being said, we do have a lot of stuff we can sell. Now I can buy Elemental Wall for Bugs. Yeah, Reggie's decision to sell to bundle Wii Sports, excellent decision. He's not like completely devoid of good ideas. It's just, you know, not all of them were the best. No, let's leave that. Cool. All right, segment files. We need to go to Oriental City. Are we in the last section? Or is it gonna like scroll at some point? Oh god, where was this at, Lexcar? Let's see if I can identify it. 2. One more screen away. Ah, there it is. Cool. Nice and easy to get to. Moon Bridge. Whoops. Moon Bridge. Where the heck is Moon Bridge? Oh, there it is. It's an arrow. Which should be her ultimate weapon if I had to guess. Yeah, that looks about right. Awesome. I think Yan is the only one we don't have with an ultimate weapon. Yeah, I really don't think we'll ever see Mother 3 localized. Our best bet is a remake, and who knows if that'll ever happen. Alright, what do we got left? Still need that decoder. So we have 13, 12, 10, 9, 6, 1. So... Oh, there's a decoder in Klaus's apartment that we missed. In Oriental City? Or in Klaus's mind? Okay, in Klaus's mind. Let's get to that quick. We had to have gotten that one, right? Okay, I did. Thank you. Oh no, my Gypsy definitely won't stick around. That's a no-no. How'd you enjoy it, Loyal Dingo? Honestly, if we want to keep it if we want to keep it punny, the Rome Monies. I think there's a lot of things that don't age well and they're pretty harmful even at the time it's released. It's a bit uncomfortable. Fair. Ah. Anything else to find here? Lux car? Doesn't seem like it. Now back to the apartment building. I believe that was in Oriental City, yes. Oh good, I'm too strong for them to fight. Sucks when you have to do such a long route. Oh, that's not it. How long would you say we have left, BlueSky? Next, Dakota should be in the prison in the room where you fight Freya. Perfect. We'll head there next. I'll finish the game next stream, but it will take the entire session. That's what I was kind of curious about, whether it would take the entire session or not. Who would have guessed? Part 3 gets pretty long. All right, what floor are we looking at, BlueSky, as far as all this? Oh, I gotta take the stairs. Dang it. Oh, just right there. Ruthless bracelet. Yeah, I'm down with that. Alright, into the prison. Save just in case. There'll be 3 more dungeons after this. They can be pretty mazy, but that's something you can easily handle. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. I was used to them just throwing one major dungeon at us, but it seems like they're making them a little bit smaller from this point on. I mean, yeah, not surprising that the cutscenes can get pretty long. I'll have to return here again at some point. Go figure. I was wondering if it was going to be Dakota 12, so we just go back. Cyclone Fox is nice. Bat Bell. I just bought new armor. Oh well. Yeah, I'm okay with the ether attack going down a little bit. Maybe fine. Got the decoder on that. Got nothing on that. Got the decoder on that. Okay, other than number 9, we just all we have left to do is find one more decoder and then just doors. That shouldn't be too bad. Now let's beat these guys up. I want that treasure. They're stupid. What can you even do? I had a feeling that'd be the case, Luxcar. He's dead. No, he didn't really get attracted to Fox as a character. Also, I just realized it could get abilities. Rigid leather. Nope. One Piece does have the Okamas, but I think they're somewhat treated with more respect. Like, they're every one of them are kind of just awesome. Nice, up to 6. Geez, she's up to 12. I don't know, he just, I don't know, didn't really click with it. Plus, I think it might be just not quite his thing. Cool, let's do... plus 30. I'll just let that go for now. Oops. Forgot about bugs. Okay, now we're in good shape. Oh, I thought I would be able to get a back attack. Miss? What the heck? Actually, I had a fairly traumatic experience involving the whole situation. A streamer I greatly admired, but I won't get into it here. Huh. I have no idea what that's about. Can ignore them because they just stand there. Is it worth fighting him for the levels, or don't worry about it? You're sour. You can't escape anymore. Please surrender quietly. Oh no, it's Rick! Oh, we're screwed now. So my first thought went to SpongeBob and the whole thing. My name's not Rick! Well, now Rick is on fire. Nice time, Sage. Okay, apparently they're just really good at evading all of a sudden. What the heck? Or we can get a crit. That works too. Sure. Fellas? You're gun at me? No. What the heck? You guys are crazy. Yeah, no worries, Smash Matt. I think you're beating yourself up more than anything else. Hey, Medica M learned. Quick. Ooh, quick is probably good. Quick is probably very good. Actually, speaking of, since there's not as many traps, is there any secrets? The boys aren't hiding anything, huh? No? Okay. At ease, boys. Oh, hi Sharon. Apologies for the delay. No, more than anything, I'm just glad you're safe. It's a relief to see you in one piece. We're really starting to look like real fugitives, don't we? Yeah. You two seem pretty calm. The victim from earlier, what was the immediate cause of death? Overexposure to the UMN network. He was just 18 years old. Also, the writing we found in his room, it was too risky to take pictures, so I brought this instead. What is this? It's a translation of the alphabet text. This should be helpful, right? Then the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. They cursed the God of heaven because of their suffering and sores, and still did not repent of their actions. As usual, it's a passage in an ancient language describing the effects caused by some kind of vial, right? Hey, Jaden. Do you know where it's from? The Archon police are still investigating, but I saved records of the alphabet text in my internal database. Wait, hold on. If you got those records, we could analyze them at Verita's hideout. With their equipment, it might be even be faster than the Archon police. Lactus, send that data to Mikhail and Eric immediately. Understood. Huh? What's the matter? Mikhail and Eric, access to any of them is being denied. Fine, just keep trying to get through to them. Sharon, did you uncover any leads at the hospital? The young victim's UMN access log showed a pattern similar to Voyager's, and I'm not sure if this is directly connected to Voyager or not. During the autopsy on the young victim, we discovered some highly unusual conditions. The past few months I've come across so many bizarre things. Honestly, I'm not surprised by any of this anymore. Yeah, still, doesn't this seem strange? The tissue samples we collected indicate something odd about his estimated age. Based on the tissue structure alone, he seems to be over 150 years old. 150 years? Yes, but according to his registry, he's listed as an 18-year-old boy. We can't pinpoint his exact age, but even with a margin of error, it's plus or minus 10 years at most. And that's not the only strange thing. We found tissue samples in the hospital storage that had a similar structure to his. So does that mean the victim was Voyager? Or are you saying there's someone else out there like Voyager? I'm not sure. If it's the former, then the case would be closed. But if it's the latter, then we've stumbled upon proof. Proof that people with the same traits as Voyager are forming a syndicate. Either way, it's clear that there are others like him out there. Could it be an internal conflict within the syndicate? Given the alphabet writing found in the victim's room, I doubt that's the case. In every Voyager case we've seen, he always leaves that writing behind. He's clearly picking his targets very deliberately. If this was an internal dispute, I doubt he'd bother leaving the writing. Speaking of the 150-year-old tissue sample, is it even possible for a human to survive under those conditions? With a specific substance. It might work if a substance capable of controlling metabolism were continuously supplied to the body. Hold on a second, Dr. Rosas. So if we rethink this, managing brain functions and slowing down the body's aging process could achieve the same result, right? I'm not sure. Both approaches are purely theoretical ideas at this point. We can't be sure about anything unless we ask someone who has actually tried these methods in practice. But we do have those tissue samples that actually exist. I'd rather not even imagine that. Perhaps whoever owns that tissue is something far beyond our wildest imagination. It's very likely that the owner is Voyager. That's certainly a possibility. But we need solid proof to definitively confirm that the tissue belongs to Voyager. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I was just about to get in touch with Mikhail. Huh? Is that someone's private line ringing? Seems like it's mine. Is that Captain? I'm sorry. What's the progress? So I finished the analysis. I figured out who Voyager is. Who is it? I know you're upset, but try to calm down for a moment. I can't explain it here. I need to tell you in person. You can't say. Why not? Somewhere else. We need to meet somewhere away from here. All right. Meet us at point KC 537 in 30 minutes. 30 minutes from now? Understood. That's odd, don't you think? When I tried calling earlier, there wasn't any response. Yeah, it's also suspicious that he chose to use a private line. It seems... No, it's nothing. Sharon, that creature, look into the identity of the tissue donor. Yeah. Don't know what's happening, but I've always been kind of suspicious of Mikhail, but I don't know. It could also just be Eric. The donor is protected by confidentiality laws. It's tied to privacy regulations, but I'll try to track down the records somehow. Eric? Where's Mikhail? He said he figured out Voyager's true identity. Yes, Mikhail wanted to contact you himself, so he told me to go ahead. Why would he do that? He seemed to be in a terrible rush. I see. Let's regroup with Mikhail as soon as we can. Alright. We have about 12 minutes left before we hit our 3-hour mark. I'm hoping that the end of this segment is soon. Yeah, it's definitely one of them. Oh, he got a double. He got a double. Cool. Actually activated. Ah, so close. If you just hit the other one. But it's loaded enough for bugs to take over. Excuse me, sir. I want that. Heavy Tackle 2 is Jan's Jackal. That's a hell of a sentence. Jackal is Lactus's best tech. Even beyond weakness. Smash Matt, thank you very much for the 100 bits. Ooh, I suppose semi-relevant to the conversation we were having a while ago. Apparently Japan is set to start having LGBTQIA+ education programs in schools, universities, and workplaces. Two replies I got a kick out of. The whitest Westerner you know just fell to the knees in their mom's basement, and Yuri will unite everyone under the heaven. It is very good news. Very cool. It is unexpected considering the new prime minister is kind of anti-foreigner, but cool with the LGBT community. How weird. Oh yeah, that's definitely more effective. Alright. I believe with that we have found all the locations. That is the one we need the last Dakota for, of course. Alright. It has become quite a situation, hasn't it, yawned Sour. Oops, are you an escaped convict now? You're not my Valentine. I'm taking that emerald. That did not go well for him. Oh, I just realized we're all stacked up. Might as well use them. Did not actually finish him off. Weird. Damn it. Well, that didn't go as planned. There we go. What is that movement? Mikhail? Captain, hold on. Something feels off. Mikhail, do you understand? It's us. Whoa. Stop it. Mikhail, what's going on? Good thing his aim is absolutely terrible. Captain, we're already finished. I get it now. I shouldn't have found out Voyager. Shouldn't have found out about Voyager. It's over. This is the end of it all. Oh, Mikhail. He has more health than I thought. Let's heal up. Well, whatever the information was, definitely mess with him. That's concerning. Oh geez, bugs lost balance? That's new. Alright, what the heck happened to Mikhail? Mikhail, how did it come to this? Looks like I was brain-jacked. Captain, stay alert. Voyager is nearby. Mikhail! Mikhail, didn't we plan to enjoy the night view of Archon together? And now we... Did the call connect? No, it seems to have trouble connecting. Why not try using the holographic mail terminal over there? I'll give it a try, thanks. Alright then, I'll go on ahead. Let's see. What the heck is Voyager? There's something I need you to pass on to Melise. She asked for information the other day about the lost data from the nursing plant incident. I don't have much, but here's what I found. I think it's tied to the production of thyroxine. Even if you're not familiar with thyroxine, just know that it refers to thyroid hormones. These hormones typically help regulate metabolism. They're also vital for the development of a fetal brain. When Voyager gathered endorphins, he also extracted and analyzed data from the embryo brains. It's highly likely that data was used to extend his own lifespan. If that's the case, doesn't that make it highly probable that the owner of the tissue sample is Voyager? Alright then, please let Melise know. Jan, I'm heading to the pilgrimage meeting. If anything happens, contact me there. Oh god. I know you might not approve of my participation, but I need to understand what the Zohar truly is. It might prove useful for your investigation. Stay safe, Captain. That should do it. Dr. Rosas, I identified the tissue sample you asked about this morning. I'll just leave the findings here for you, alright? Thank you. Sorry for the trouble. It's no big deal. By the way, what exactly is it? This tissue sample, I've never seen anything quite like it. What is it exactly? Maybe a monster. A monster? I'm just kidding. Well, I guess I'll be heading home now. You've been working all night a lot lately, haven't you? You really should head home soon. What about your son, who's all alone there? It's not pleasant when you put it like that. You're right. Alright, I'll leave once we wrap things up. Hey, Kobama, the highlighted message saying I might as well share this now since we're getting close to the call of the stream. I want to share an update on my playthrough of Mario and Sonic at 2012 London Olympics. That said, I have all the medals, first place dream medals and first place gold medal Olympics, and I got 50% challenges completed, some of which was by playing London Party. Set aside that by the fact that I'm really enjoying this game. I've heard that London's a really good one. Alright then, have a good night, Doctor. Thanks, and good job today. Beach party in London. Your email is being sent. Phew. Alright, it's finally time to face the monster. This can't be right. There is a legit intriguing mystery going on right now. How's Melise doing? I think she's much calmer now. She was really close to Mikhail after all, so I'm sure it was a huge shock. I see. What's wrong? Don't you think something seems off about all this? You mean something about Mikhail? We assumed that Mikhail was attacked because he discovered Voyager's true identity. But if that is true, why didn't Voyager get in our way before we could reach Mikhail? Maybe it had something to do with Mikhail? Given Voyager's abilities, there wouldn't have been any need to resort to using a gun. Are you saying you don't trust Mikhail? I'm not sure, but you've let yourself get very emotional over the deaths of your subordinate and boss. What did you just say? You're supposed to focus only on numbers and strategies. Isn't that what Chief McCallum always said? You're right. The sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, so that the way of the kings from the east might be prepared. Just a small prayer for Mikhail. Your taste in prayers is awful. That almost sounds like something Voyager would say. Voyager? Maybe he's saying prayers too, in his own way. Prayers. Voyager's just a killer. Yes, that's true. Anyway, I should get some rest. Really don't trust Derrick. Yes, you're right. This isn't over yet. Make sure to save your strength. The pilgrimage meeting is tomorrow, after all. An email? It's from Sharon. Did you get the email safely? I've just received the results of the tissue sample analysis. We collected the sample on the day of the Goodwill Ambassador incident. The owner of the tissue is Eric Weber. What the hell? What's wrong? Where's Eric? I just passed him on my way in. He said he'd be right back. What's wrong with him? It's him. Derrick is, that bastard is Voyager. I mean, after he got up, it makes, from being dead, it kind of makes sense. Voyager must have took over his body then. When's our next save point? Those pre-sprites look like Canadians from South Park. Since Julius ascended the papal throne, his weakness has driven our immigrant fleet down a relentless path of decline and ruin. Could be Jacob. The tide of decay knows no bounds. Even now, the infidels of the Galaxy Federation continue their schemes without understanding their place. Voyager isn't possessing Derrick. Derrick is Voyager. Okay, so that is confirming it. Yeesh. And at this moment, they are plotting to seize the power of the Zohar that lies dormant in the sacred land of Abraxas. And that explains how he weirdly survived. I see. But we have nothing to fear, for the Zohar will forever remain with us. Yep, that's the Zohar, all right. Legit one, too. Not one of the copies. The Zohar. For some reason, it feels like a long time ago I've seen that light before. Yep. There we go. We're in our final section. Clever use of our shining, yeah. Derrick, no Voyager. It seems he just dived. If only Mikhail were here right now. Bugs, is there a way to force Derrick to log out? I'm trying right now, but the dive module keeps rejecting my access. And it seems like the logout settings weren't even configured before he dived. Are you saying he never planned to come back? Why? Captain, this alphabet. What is this? Does it match the writing left on the other victims? Not only that, the numbers might suggest 2 more. You mean 2 more crime attempts? And the 6th angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. The other passage reads, And the 7th angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven, from the throne saying, It is done. It is done. Derrick never planned to log out again. Could he already have committed 2 more crimes we don't know about? Let's hope not. Maybe it's a warning of his intent to kill again inside the UMN. Derrick's physical condition is starting to break down. Once it progresses, it'll be too late. Prepare for an emergency dive now. Our mission is to apprehend Voyager. No, I mean Derrick. That's a lot of fetuses. Oh, we're going to get creepy. My vision, it's completely blurry. Is this because of the residual drugs left in his system? I think so. If we linger in this virtual space for too long, it could start affecting our limbic system and even our prefrontal cortex. Over there, what is that? He trapped the souls of everyone he killed right here in this place. What a twisted, sick hobby. Bugs, I'm relying on you to secure our escape route. Bugs, can you hear me? Yes, I hear you, but not yet. We haven't confirmed yet that Derrick is Voyager, right? Bugs, now that Mikhail's gone, we don't have an external operator to support us. You're the only one we can depend on. Bugs, before I might have thought the same way you do, but he's no longer the Derrick you once knew. Please help us for the Derrick you once loved. Yeah, Bugs is definitely going through it at the moment. I understand. I'll expand my forward sensors and secure an escape route. You can do this, Bugs. Lactus? Yes, Captain. Run a check on Bug's self-diagnostic program, but don't let him notice. focused especially on whether Voyager's consciousness is interfering with the emotional circuits. Bugs was serviced by Derrick after all. It's possible he tampered with it or made some modifications. Understood. Well, those are freaky enemies. And you can save now? Oh, I forgot you don't need a save point to save. Oh my gosh. Alright. Completely forgot about that. That you can save anywhere. Alright, yeah. Next time we will bring this to an end and see what the heck we are in for with the end of this. Definitely got way more intriguing at the very end, that's for sure. But yeah, let's bring Xenosaga Pied Piper to a close. Oh, I like that. Quite the voyage, Karagosa. I'm just imagining the floor screaming with each step. Yeah, we can raid Ultimate Mentality Smash Mat. That sounds good. Let's see. But yeah, as for the rest of the week, as I mentioned at the beginning, excuse me, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Mega Man Battle Network 3 as we get close to the end of that game. Thursday will be our single session stream of Star Fox 2. Saturday will be the return of Skies of Arcadia Legends. Sunday, the return of Untold Story. And yes, next Monday, the finale of Xenosaga Pied Piper. So should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to all these streams. Thank you so much for joining me. And let's see what we're in for with all these this crazy schedule of ours. So yeah, thank you so much once again for joining. And I will see you either tomorrow, or not tomorrow, either Wednesday for some Mega Man, or next Monday for the finale of Pied Piper. Till then, everyone. Bye.